ask where I'm from, that's cause they already know. They know my name, they know my family, cause we're legends on the roads. I'm the one that taught them how to grow their weed and set up grows. I was at Whiteware with my black mates with my gun out there to blow.
Hey guys, what up? Welcome back, yo. I'm still out traveling the UK, not been home yet, so I might just call these little segments reactions on the roads right now, because the music stops for nobody. But we've got something that's going to play with your heartstrings today, something a little bit special. Yo, this is Jade, Angel of My Dream. You cannot tell me you've not heard this track. It's everywhere, you can't miss it. But this is the S.A.D slow, angelic, dramatic live version. So yo, less talking, more listening. Let's jump straight onto it and see what the we'll see what some differences are. Yo, Jade's been killing it, man, since she started a solo career. So yo, let's see what this one brings. Yo, you know what? I like the original version to this. Yo, it's very somber. It started very somber.
Care if I cry, care if I die, you only care about money. Selling my soul to a psycho. They say I'm so lucky, so I've been wrecked like I'm lucky, honey. But it feels nice.
Oh, do you know what? We've already had a minute of it, and it almost feels, looks, sounds like, you know, like an interpretive dance piece. You know, when you've got, obviously a dance, doing the interpretive dance, everything's accentuated. Yo, I think I prefer this version. I think I prefer this version. It just, her voice seems just more angelic. It's an angelic version. Her voice seems a lot more angelic in this one. Everything seems more powerful. Everything feels more, there's more feeling in it.
So I've been wrecked like I'm lucky, honey. But it feels nice in the spotlight. When the camera flashy, I'm so happy. I'm in heaven when you're looking at me.
It's right. So you see those words there. I'm not doing this as this is a first time listening reaction, because I've heard this song. I've heard this song many a times, and it's one song when it comes onto the playlist or like Hits UK. It's one track I never skip anyway. But that whole thing there, when the camera flash, I get so happy. It's kind of like, I'm playing up to the cameras. These are fake feelings I'm giving towards the camera. When the cameras are flashing, when people are looking at me, and all eyes are on me, and I've got to perform. I've got to look like I'm having a good time. I've got to look like I'm happy. I've got to put on that exterior shell so nobody knows what's really going inside. And the way that she's just done it there, where she lifted the veil before the camera flashes, that just brings it all together, because that's what I was picturing in my mind's eye, kind of, that she's putting on just like a front when in the public. It's...
I'm in heaven when you're looking at me. Angel of my dreams, I will always love you and hate you. It's nothing.
I prefer this version.
It's so bittersweet. I will always want you, need you. You don't care. Love when you call me a star. You let me down in the dark. Want you but need you. You don't care.
Yeah.
It's not fair.
Well, I tell you what's not fair, apart from the love life and what's not going right for Jade right now in the love life that she's singing about, is how can somebody have a voice like that? Just how was that even how's that fair to everybody else that's got a voice? I come from between like Leeds and Manchester, a place called Halifax. Have you heard my accent? Have you heard my voice? I can't sing like that. I can't sing full stop anyway, but just... Yeah, there's nothing more. We're only 2 minutes in, and I can already sum this track up. This track, for me, is a lot better. It's a lot more polished. There's a lot more feelings and intensities going into this track than from the versions that I've just heard on the radio, the versions that I've heard on just through my phone on my playlists. I'm not sure whether it's because I'm watching it. I'm not sure whether it's because I can see the feelings. I can see the emotions that's coming through visually as well as audibly. Yeah, that's a word. But, this is definitely a dramatic version. This is definitely a slow version. This is definitely an angelic version. This is a version that I definitely prefer. It's just like that. Just the accent in it, the feelings, the emotions.
Feel it, I try, feel it, I cry, feel it, I buy you sushi. Got you a car, got you a house, got you a suit and Gucci.
Got you everything, man.
I'm in the bed, you see you never knew me. But when I pop off, you sue me. So sue me, but it feels nice in the spotlight.
Yes.
When the camera flash, I act so happy. I'm in heaven. I'm in heaven.
It's kind of like the more that I'm listening to it, I'm watching it, and I'm seeing what she's putting into it. She's throwing every sort of emotion into this track, and the acting. I know you've got to act, you've got to have choreography when you're making music videos, but there's just like an edge that you can see to it where it almost looks real. It almost looks like this track was wrote by JADE or wrote for JADE specifically to talk about moments in a life, to talk about feelings in a life, or a time in a life where this track could have helped you through. Because music for everybody is like therapy. We've said it a million times. Music helps you through the dark times, the good times, the happy times, any sort of times you go through in your life. Music's for remembering. It brings you back to that certain time and point in your life. She's talking about relationships. She's talking about, I did this for your relationship. I did that for your relationship. All I wanted back was some sort of appreciation. And, it's like, well, I bought you the materialistic stuff. I give you the love, the Gucci suits, the cars, the everything else, the money, the good times out. All I wanted back was to show that you really appreciated it. All I wanted back was to show you that you really loved me. And it's kind of like she got used in the relationship that she's talking about. Yeah, just like this is the finished article, it's the finished package for me. And as a solo artist, the sky's the limit.
I'm in heaven. I'm in heaven when you're looking at me.
You see like that? You see like this part here right now? Right. You see that whole segment there, we had like 30 seconds, 35, 40 seconds of pure emotion. That's what that whole bit there was just pure emotion. It weren't something that were what can I say? It wasn't something that were acted out for me. It's apart from her voice, because this girl has one of the best voices, and I think this track right now kind of accentuates her voice more than what it's ever been accentuated before. Even when, you know, with the band stuff, with Little Mix, you know, she stood out on a lot of tracks. This for me is kind of like a step above. You know, she's got into the limelight by herself. She's proven she can go off by herself, but not just that. It's kind of like, right, I've got the stage, I've got the music, I've got the microphone, I've got all eyes on me, and I'm gonna show how much of a star I am, not just as part of a group, but solo, as a solo artist. Just, there's nothing about this track that I don't like. Just, it was just pure emotion that she did there for that 35-40 seconds, and it's kind of, you can't teach that sort of emotion. So everything she's put into everything she's put into that there, that'll have to be edited out. Everything she's just put into that bit there, there's some underlying thing that she goes through in her mind to put forward to get to that part, to put forward to get all that emotion out. Do you know what I mean? Like when actors act and they've got to think about, you know, I don't know, a pet they might have lost and makes them cry. Something's happened in her life, and it's just come out in 3 minutes 31 seconds. It's just come out.
Want you and need you, you don't care. It's not fair. But I'll always love you.
Do you know what? That's kind of like making me cry now. That I don't like seeing people cry. I don't like seeing people cry. It's kind of like making me cry at the end, but then, oh, I don't. Oh, that's weird. Yeah, that's a performance. That is a performance. That's I've got. There's literally no more words that I can say. Fucking my eyes are watering now. My eyes are watering. Do you know what? If you watch back at any of my other reaction videos, I always swear. And do you know what? I don't even think I've sworn in that one. All I've done is just been in total awe of somebody's talents, and that's just pure talent, raw emotion. If you want somebody to tell you're a star, you're a star. That is it. After watching that, after listening to that, after feeling that, George, there's not many that compare to that right now. Right, guys, that's that one done. Got to go dry my eyes. Dry your eyes, mate. Right, I'm going to have to go dry my eyes. Thanks so much for watching till the end. Let me know about anything that I missed, which were not much, just a tissue. See you guys on the next one. And spitting a little bit. See you guys on the next one.